Here's coming.
I would say the weather is looking frightful. Makes me cold just sitting here. I guess welcome to Minneapolis, right? Hello, Pentagon. Nice to see you. Welcome, everybody. We are getting ready to go into Dulles for the Never Dull at Dulles Saturday Night Ops event. And I've made a slight change in aircraft. I was going to do the Zebo, but I did a little test flight this afternoon, and I don't know if it's the new X-Plane update or what, but it had some trouble with the I just had some issues with the VNav, and so I'm going to do this instead. I was a little worried about the frame rates anyway. I've been getting a little bit better performance with Microsoft Flight Sim, and so it's probably better all the way around. Let me see if I can get the route pulled up here, you guys. It's going to be about 2.5 hours on the flight time. We do have some ATC here in Minneapolis. No center, but we've got approach, and so that's nice. We'll get some clearance. Hopefully they won't be delaying us any, since it's as long of a flight as it is. But I guess you never know until you get those clearances. And sorry, I don't have this loaded up already. But Minneapolis to Dulles. It's been a while since we've flown to Dulles. I'll be honest with you. It's not an airport that I fly a lot. But Colt 7 departure. And then down we go into Dulles. There's a pretty good weather system here in between, but we should be up and over the top of that. And then right now there's, as you can see outside, snowy and icy here in Minneapolis. Visibility is terrible. Windy also, 310 at 16, gusting 23, broken at 2,000, overcast 2,800, and -1 on the temperature. Hey, we've got our clearance already. Very nice, very nice. Looks like we are cleared as filed. Altitude is 370, squawk at 1637. We will contact departure, which is basically who I'm with right now. Yep, approach. Yeah, 47. And we're going to climb via the SID. We'll maintain 7,000. We'll get 370 in 10. And yeah, with any luck, maybe we'll get some center control coming on. Right now, the BatSim world is looking a little dark where we're at here, but you know what? You never know. Oh, hey, Jeffrey is coming in. Oh man, 45 months. Wow, my dude, that is, holy cow. You're a hero, man. Oh, welcome. So nice to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. It was fun to hang out with you over in Chewy Stream a little bit. I was kind of in between putting up Christmas lights and things like that, so I was only bouncing back and forth, but I always enjoy visiting with him and seeing you in there. That was cool too. So reliving some good times from Flight Sim Expo for sure. All right, let's get out of that noisy area and let's get ready to rock and roll here. So I better get my glasses on here as well. I didn't realize I didn't have them on, so I can see what's going on. All right, so I have electrical power already established. As you can see, the landing gear is down. You were controlling LaGuardia ground. Oh yeah, no, nice. That's awesome. I forgot you were doing that. That's so cool. All right, I'm gonna have to do some more flights up there, I guess. Now that's amazing. We've got the doors, I think, open as we need them. We've got I don't think I have the fuel and cargo stuff loading. Iowa Scotsman, hello. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday, Ron. Welcome. Welcome. Actually, I think now, never mind. We've got, with the new integration, the new SimBrief integration, it sets everything for us, and we don't do the whole loading business here. So I actually could probably close the doors here. Yeah, I'm going to. And I'm going to keep the ground power on. I got the wheel chocks on just for now. Just for now. We'll be ready to go here in just a little bit. Ron was Iowa Scotsman was another guy in a stream today that we got to visit a little bit. He's actually watching Cargo Fire, and if you haven't already, Cargo Fire is doing something today that's kind of special for me. He's flying into 8 Delta 7, which is Clark County. You guys know, if you followed the stream, you know that's a place near and dear to my heart. And so I'm keeping one eye on his stream because he's heading up in there, and we're going to see how he does going in there. But that's of course, that's the airport that I flew with my grandpa. So I suggested, he was in Iowa. He's doing a little bit of a cross country thing in the Challenger, and I'm like, you're in the neighborhood, you might as well just pop up to Clark County and do a quick pit stop. And sure enough, he's like, all right, I'm going to do it. And that was a week or so ago, and so yeah, he's doing it. All right, we've got the ground power, we've got the IRSs aligned, emergency lights. I think we need to go up and do all that maybe here. Yeah, put the passenger signs on, and yeah, we're going to be doing ride ignition today. I don't know, because we're flying to the East Coast. Flaps are up. We're going to confirm that they are up. Speed brake is up. Gear is down. Takeoff config warning is checked. Transponder. We do have a transponder code here. It is I lost it here. 1637. There we go. And we'll go to TARA. I always go a little early to TARA, but I figured that way he knows we're in the cockpit messing around. Okay, nav volume is going to be on. I'm going to go ahead and put it on 3545 just so we can make sure that our comms are working. And very good. So we have again, most of our stuff is in here, so we're going to go ahead and just load our departure and our arrival. So from Minneapolis, we're out here on the Colt 7. We're expecting 30 left as the departure, and DLL transition is confirmed. Okay. And then the route is in there. The legs are in there. Let's go to the arrival now. Again, things could change, obviously, but currently Gibbs 4 into Dulles, and they're expecting or I'm expecting 19er left. So I'm going to choose the Gibbs 4 runway 19er. We'll do a 19er left. And let's see. What would we have here? If I do the approach to 19er, let's just see what transition we would need here. What would be the initial fix? Mat C. Mat C. I don't have that. MRB. Carmel, maybe. Where would that be? Holy cow. Oh, MRB. Yep. MRB right there. Sorry. Wait, no. That's not MRB. Where's MRB? Maybe I need... Maybe Datey. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Datey. I was thinking on the end of the arrival. I need the initial fix. So it's going to be Datey for the approach, and then for the arrival. Yeah, let's make sure we have the right transition. Looks like it's MGW. Yep, MGW. Very good. Very good. You guys cross-eyed yet? All right, let's go take a look at the legs, and let's see. Make sure this looks okay. I do like the effect of the snowfall there. That's kind of cool. Departing basically southeast and just kind of heading. Nothing crazy here. No big zigs or zags. It's pretty direct. Not seeing anything. Yep. Then we get kind of put on a little vector northbound. Come on in. And if we go missed, we'll head out here to Asper for the hold. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Back to there. I understood none of that. Too many buttons. I don't believe that, Jeffrey. Literally one of the smartest guys I've ever met. So, yeah. You just haven't flown this plane. And that's the only reason. That is the only reason. So I get to skip over all the flight planning stuff because it's already in. I am going to do this, though. We got to come down here and go to our performance initialization, which, again, is already requested. And so we can come over here. I'm not going to do a D-rated anything. We're just going to kind of go with it. We'll go flaps 5. And that'll give us a CG of, what, 599. 31, 34, 41. That looks good. All right, so 599. Whoops. My blasted camera. 599. Let's spin that down here. Get that set. We'll do flaps 5. I can't see that emote, Jeffrey. I gotta look closer. No Airbus. No Boeing. Well, you know, you have the advantage of being able to fly a DC-3 that shoots flames out the nose. So I can understand if you don't really care about flying the Boeing. Oh, and I should go back. I understood almost none of that, Jeffrey's saying. Yeah, I think he's sandbagging us. I think he understood everything there. Because Lord only knows if I can do it, like anybody can do it. All right, trim is set, transponder set, and mode Charlie. Nav and comm frequencies are set. Let's make sure the traffic is on here. It is. Let's make sure that our speeds are set. We need 141. We better go look at that departure here also, since we are expected to fly it. And we'll only be controlled partly through the departure. So let's pull Navigraph back up here. And yes, I know that Minneapolis, or that the Zibo has the Navigraph now on the electronic flight bag, but I think it gives me a little performance bump in the wrong direction. So I leave it off, and since I have this going already, I'm just gonna do this. So we make an immediate, looks like right-hand turn. Let's just confirm that here. 220 clockwise to 360. Then we go, we're expected to be at 3,500 or above, 7 miles from the Minneapolis-St. Paul VOR. We maintain I can't even read. Maintain the assigned altitude. It does have us here at 7,000 for our top altitude, so we'll put that in. And then once we're on the transition, we'll expect clearance to the filed altitude. All right, so we'll head out here. They'll probably give us the heading to fly, and climbing up to 7,000 will be the main thing here for us. And 220. Let's load that up. Jeffrey, how's your weekend going? Ron, same question for you. Pentagon, how's your Saturday so far, you guys? We did a second round of Christmassy things. You can kind of see a little something. Maybe I've tried to get something over. I don't know if you can see the little red Christmas tree there over my shoulder, but I tried to get something. Fighting a cold. I still have a stinking cough, Ron. It just will not go away. So, yeah, I feel your pain, dude. I feel your pain. Thanks to your son. Well, you know, families, right? They share. That's what makes families great. Okay, so there's the V speeds. The ground services are almost going to be released. But first, we probably should get APU going here. Jeffrey's working on the weight and balance plug-in for your soon to be released King Air C90 mod. Oh, yes, sir. And them's my shoes, Kevin. Good evening, sir. Very nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Good evening yourself. And welcome. You know, I never did make sure we have ground power, which we do, obviously. But let's set the APU here. We'll just make sure before we flip over the breakers that we've got actual power, because that might be important. And I'm a little concerned that I'm not here in ATC right now. 35,475. Surely there's more than just me here. Right? All right, there we go. We got a little amps. We got a little volts. We are ready. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Ground power is now off. And we can disconnect. I might be able to do that. No, I can't do that through the pushback helper. All right, let's go back to here. Ground power released, and I'm going to connect the tug right now, and then let's double check that my doors are all closed. They're all closed there. Second page, all closed. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. Pure luck. Hey, you just stopped by. I stopped eating in my car since you're on the road. Where are you going, Pure Luck? Nice to see you, buddy. So nice to see you, man. And yes, not good. Don't eat in your car, at least while you're driving, unless it's just like French fries or something like. I guess you can do that. All right. Oh, Cargo Fire's coming into, he's coming in. You stopped. All right. Cargo Fire is actually coming into Clark County. It's so cool. I don't know if you guys get a kick out of stuff like this, but like, so this is one of the few sceneries that I've worked on. Oh, he's got a ways to go yet. But what's cool about this scenery is it has some Gemma Studio love. Gemma Studio did the custom work for the Clark County FBO and custom signage. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like. It's fun to watch somebody else, fly into your scenery. eating and lurking. Hey, both of those are highly encouraged and improved activities. So welcome, Pure Luck. Hope you're having a good weekend, buddy. Ground services. All right. So, cruise altitude. Yeah, we're up to 370 here for this flight. Nice and high. Hopefully we'll get a nice tailwind as well. We're up there heading east. And then Dulles is, it's pretty low here. Let me just double check and see. I don't even know. How low can you go? Yeah, the sign is awesome, man. Elevation is 312. It's got a little bit of it's lit up, so like if you're driving in at night, you can like, it's cool, man. Gemma hooked me up. I owe him yet another solid to be sure. Hey, Dr. Tissick, going north this week. Cold and snow. Welcome, Doctor. Dr. Tissick, welcome, Doc. Nice to see you. And Drober, this is Drober. That's right. I forgot you changed your handle a little while ago. Drober, good to see you. Heading back up to the cold country. I see. Well, there's snow everywhere here already. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of snow on the ground here still as well. All right, seatbelt signs. I'm to the pre-start here, my friends. Yaw damper can come on. Oh, and I forgot to do a little. I've got APU going, so let's get the APU bleeds. And what in the world has just happened here? Wow. Flying Eagle. Holy moly, dude. Thank you so much. 10 tier 1 gifted subs. That is incredible. Wow. I'm speechless. Skull. Welcome in, Flying Eagle. What a way to start the stream. Holy cow. Super generous of you. Got it, man. That's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. Now I'm totally off of everything here. What am I trying? I'm trying to start the engines. I don't think I can. Wow, that's cool. That is so cool. So that's going to be Cargo Fire, Steve-O 99, Original Godspeed, Teleport 8, Ori Darkwind, Katie Patton, Smitty Papa, Complete Freedom, Nix Aviation, and Kinseth. Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you as well, Flying Eagle. Hey, I have a question for you, Flying Eagle, when we're done here. Because you strike me as somebody who knows their way around military jets. So when we're done, I've got a little military jet question. I've got an SR-71 question for you. Actually, two. But thank you. First time chat coming in. First time chat. Oh, I'm confusing you with somebody else. Holy moly. Okay, hold on for a second. Flying Eagle 8. Have you been in here under a different username before? If not, then never mind about the SR-71 question, and thank you even more for coming in a first time chat and attend gifted sub generosity bomb. Wow. Okay. Holy cow. That's incredible. And then holy cow, that's awesome. That is so awesome. And then he gives one to Drill Bart. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna ask you guys anyway. So with the SR-71, you're not Air Force, and no first time here. Oh, but your brother's Air Force. Okay, good. So here's my question: If you are well, first of all, I want to know like what's a call sign that's appropriate. I know Aspen was one that they used, but what are the appropriate call signs for the SR-71? And then secondly, like from a VATSIM perspective, like I know it's hard to fly like the Concorde and some of the other like really the faster planes and especially the military planes. Like it's sort of difficult to fly, but like what's your thought about flying the SR-71 on VATSIM? You know, into and out of like obviously it'd be larger airports. Although the SR-71 didn't take a lot of time, but they had a secure. Yeah, oh yeah, Drobart and yeah, I guess cat out of the bag. I want that plane, and I think I'm going to get it. And that's actually one of the reasons when that I want to get it is because they have an authentic recording when you do a refueling with the tanker that is from an actual SR-71 Blackbird. But anyway, I just want to know, like, our friend, I don't know if you guys know Kenny Monster, but he always goes by Malicious One. That's just his call sign whenever he's flying any kind of military jet. But I just didn't know what the Blackbird, if they had any. I think I saw Aspen was one and Vader was another. But anyway, if you guys know, and then if you have a sense of like what it would be like to fly on VATSIM, because that's the thing. Katie Patton is here. Hey, Katie. Yeah, Flying Eagle, man, hooking us up. We've got ourselves a new friend here. Hold on for a second. What I'm trying to do here at the same time is this. All right, we're doing this here to our friend, to our new friend, Flying Eagle 855. Thank you so much. I'd like to pay you back in a little tiny way, but anyway, I don't know if that question made sense at all. But I want to know what a call sign would be, and if you think VATSIM is going to be like, please don't fly that on VATSIM. Which if they don't, then so be it. But I still think, yeah. Oh, Arch NDA, that's a great suggestion. You're right. He is extremely knowledgeable. He's a VATSIM guy. That's a very good point. Well, anyway, Flying Eagle, thank you again. Sorry I confused you with somebody else. It'll come to me who I'm mixing you up with, but I have a couple guys that come in every now and again that are really knowledgeable, like Drobart's one of them, that are really knowledgeable about the military aircraft, and so I always like to pick their brains, and this SR-71 is like it's calling my name here. So, all right, I better get going, you guys. We've got 2.5 hours to go. So, pre-start. Do I have my window heats on yet? I need to get those on. I need to. Yeah, that looks good. Position lights can be, I think it's already on steady. Yep, it is. We're going to go ahead and put the flight directors on. They are on, and it's time to push. I don't have anybody near me here, and I also don't have, I'm not pushing to an active taxiway, so I can just push back. Basically nose to the left. Man, it is a snowy son of a gun here right now. Wow. They show special names for any military activity when you look at sites such as FlightAware, and no aircraft type ever shows. Yeah, that'd be the other one. I wonder how. I'm sure that X-Pilot and V-Pilot will get the aircraft code up to speed quickly. It'll be interesting to see, and especially with flight planning, like how much fuel do you need and all that stuff, like that's going to be really interesting to see. That's always the X factor with these new kind of not experimental, but these new types of military unconventional, aircraft, is trying to plan all the logistics around flying, but anyway, all right. we're going to get going. Then we'll talk some more about this. I am hooked up, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the brakes. And we're going to just start going backwards here. Yeah, eventually I'm going to turn left a little bit, but first things first, let's get the packs off and let's get the engines turning here. And we'll start with number 2. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I appreciate you being here. Sorry I missed Thursday. I ended up having to work. We've got a... Oh, hey, all right. Pierce Luck is jumping in here. Very cool. Very cool. Excuse me. I think that what am I? I'm looking here. Oh, I'm looking at. It looks like Cargo Fire's coming in. I'm not going to be able to watch him, unfortunately. He's coming into Clark County. He looks like he's all iced up. Oh man, yep, he's coming in hot. He's coming in hot. I don't know if he's going to make it. No, I'm sorry. I should be showing this. He needs to go around. Oh, he might be all right. He's got it down, man. It's a weathery, slippery looking deal there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Come on, speed brakes! No, he's in the field. Oh man, I got to go back and watch that. Cargo Fire, if you watch this later on, thank you for flying into Clark County. Holy cow! I know it was a little out of your way, but man, that means a lot to me, dude. That's a special place. I'm going to be trying to go back there this summer. It's going to be pushing 40 years since I've been back there, but that was it's the only place that I've ever flown with someone in a GA aircraft. That was where I flew with my grandpa. That's where I was introduced to aviation. So, yeah, go over there, Pure Luck. Tell him we were watching him and we were rooting for him. And tell him that farmer that owns that field there north of the runway, he doesn't care. No big deal if you make some ruts in his alfalfa field. That's no big. I've done plenty of those. So I'm gonna go back and check out his VOD. Oh man, I need to stop. Oh gosh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I forgot where I was at. Stop. Oh my goodness gracious. Forward. Whoops. Oh, the ATC is probably wondering what in the world am I doing. I'm going to get out. This is the active taxiway, so I'm going to get out of this guy's way. We're going to go a little to the right. This is why, yeah, Katie, you know, you got the safety helmet out. If I laugh too much, I'll start coughing. I'm not sure if you were around for the infamous time where I literally pushed. It was in X-Plane, so I was using better pushback, which is normally pretty good. It's pretty automatic, right? Set it, forget it. They put you where you need to be. Well, this one time, and I'm trying to remember where I was at, and we were on VATSIM, and I started the push, and my dog started getting sick, and I could hear him throwing up, and so I'm like, crap, I got to go, and take care of him. So I scooted out for just a second, thinking, no big deal. When I get back, better pushback will have me where I need to go or where I need to be and all that good stuff. And I wasn't gone long, fortunately, but better pushback had taken me like clear across, just kind of like what just happened there, clear across like an active runway, and I like all over the place. I think somebody even clipped it. Susie, I think you were there. But yeah, it was really something. I definitely had to apologize to the ATC who took it in stride and was really nice about it. But yeah. Oh man. If you want, you'll gift Cargo Fire 10. Oh shoot, if you're feeling generous, man, yeah. I mean, he's a great dude. I really really like Cargo Fire, and the fact that he's, like I say, flying into an airport. This looks nice, doesn't it, Jeffrey? Look at the work. So this is stuff I've done, and you're going to get up here to the FBO. Maybe that's my yeah. This is the custom FBO, and you can't see it, but the sign is over there. Anyway, it's just incredible. And Shoozy made me think of the Chris Berman back. But anyway, yeah. So, oh, Flying Eagle. That's really nice of you, dude. It'll mean a lot. Like that kind of thing for a small stream like me, like that means a lot, dude. And so thank you so very, very much. You're filling up his stream. That's so cool. Flying Eagle, man. What a legend. What a legend. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah. Cargo Fire, one of the good guys for sure. Great streamer, excellent pilot, and just a fantastic human. So, all right, I'm gonna come back here because we need to do some flying. And okay, I've got all of that. Anyway, I got to slow down here. How are we doing? Gen 1 is genning. Gen 2 also looking good. Okay, so we can switch over to the engine gens. We can turn the APU off. We can get the packs back on, but we don't want the APU because it's now turned off. And hopefully the ATC isn't laughing too hard. Oh, thankfully. Well, I shouldn't say thankfully. He's actually gone. So we dodged a bullet there. Although it'll be a little boring for you guys for the first little bit here because we'll be flying just with Unicom, but that's okay. Maybe it's for the best. I'm going to try to I'm looking forward to watching the VOD when we go back. What a great community flight sim is. What a fantastic little world we have here. That's awesome. All right, 3-0 left. I am pretty much pointed and ready to go. I do need to go flaps 5. We need to go to auto brakes RTO. I'm going to go ahead and get the anti-collision lights on as well. And I think we put the wing lights on. I'm going to put the logo lights. We're going to fly high, baby. Fly high. No center control, nothing. Nothing, man, nothing. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Minneapolis traffic. Delta 816, taxi 30 left on Alpha. Minneapolis traffic. Maybe. Can we get going here? There we go. There we go. Nobody over there, hopefully. If they were, we scared them off with our runaway taxi or pushback. So this is the flight beam. Minneapolis St. Paul, outstanding airport. Looks great. Frames are solid. You're going to get the true test right here because I kind of have a moderate system, and we've got you know, weather as well as the scenery, as well as PMDG going here. So you'll see little micro stutters, kind of like you saw right there, but for the most part, very, very good. And Dulles, interestingly enough, is also a flight beam studio airport, although I do not have that. So I'm just going to be rolling into default city. Drobart says the Alaska Airlines 737-900 you have here at our workspace is currently reassembling the cockpit seats, and they've been doing avionics work in the cockpit. Oh yeah, nice. For those of you that don't know our friend Drobart, Dr. Tissick, he is a I don't know your official title, but do a lot of work, maintenance type work on several different airplanes. Super knowledgeable guy when it comes to that sort of stuff. I always learn something hanging out with him. There's no doubt about that. Choozy recently got the Dulles. You like it and recommend it. Yeah, it looks nice. It really does. And there's actually a freeware one on the TO that I should have probably grabbed, but I wasn't planning on flying in Microsoft tonight, so I got a little bit interiors mechanic. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, I wasn't planning to fly Microsoft tonight, but Zebo was just being a little weird. So, oh my gosh, I got to take a picture of this. Sorry, guys, stand by.
Minneapolis traffic, UPS 1549 heavy, taxiing runway 30 left, the Whiskey Charlie, Minneapolis.
All right, we're holding short here. I'm trying to get a picture. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. This is awesome. If I can get it. I may not get it. Dang it. I'll try to show you this picture. My dog is laying under the Christmas tree with his Christmas sweater on. Holy bolt, moly, cannoli. This is awesome. Can we do it? All right, I think we got it. I'll show you guys there. I'll see if I can give you a shot here. All right, let's, again, we're heading out, runway heading, and then we turn to 360 is what they would give us, and then we get our vectors and we get altitude, climb up to our cruise altitude. So that's what we're going to do here. Minneapolis traffic. Delta 816 is taking 30 left. We're going to be departing right-hand pattern back to the southeast, Minneapolis. Nobody coming. Didn't hear anybody on the comms making radio calls. I don't see anybody visually. That looks good there. Landing lights, runway turn off. Oh, I didn't turn the taxi lights on. Let's get those guys going. Remove, reinstall aircraft cabin. Yeah, lots of knee work. Yes, yes, indeed. Some of the stories that you've told of some of the things you found in the aircraft you've worked on. Pretty crazy. Boy, I'm slipping a little bit here. I wonder if we've got some ice or something on the runway. I did not make that turn well at all. All right. Easy, easy, girl. All right, let's make sure we've got everything ready to go since I've been horsing around here. Auto throttle coming on. We've got the takeoff lights, strobes need to come on. I don't know if I have those on yet. Yeah, we'll get those guys on. We got the logo light, anti-collision wing, all that. I'm going to go ahead also here and get the probes going, and I am going to put some anti-icing on here. Everything else looks good there, and we don't have all of our fuel tanks on here. How about we do that? We're going to be a little unbalanced here. That's all right. We'll be probably good enough. Do I have any center fuel? I do. That's a firm. All right. Kenny, hello, hello. Yeah, how about Flying Eagle coming in, giving you guys all these emotes? Pretty doggone cool. All right. We are ready to go. We are definitely ready to go. Sea Dog. Hang on for a second, Sea Dog. I'm getting ready to take off.
Fixie.
All right, auto throttle. Set to take off power. Achieved. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. In the Zebo, I think the co-pilot sounds just like Good Fixins, by the way.
V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. There's the guy coming after us. Okay, 400 feet. We're going to go heading select. We're going to go VNav. And we're going to go autopilot. We need to turn 360. Getting a little, I think, an inner marker beep right there. And we'd be checking in, and they'd be clearing us up to a higher altitude. I don't know if they'd give us all the way up to 370, but since nobody else is here, we're going to go ahead and just take it. One less thing we have to worry about. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 816, climbing through 4,500, turning northbound. We'll be swinging around, departing to the east. Have a great night, you guys. Happy holidays.
Hey, you too, man. UPS 1549 heavy lining up runway 30 left.
I also didn't set the engine starts to continuous. Well, I'm getting a little bit of a message here. Low oil pressure. Why do I have low? Why can't I say low oil pressure, first of all? We're going to turn, and I don't want to go totally southbound. I want to go eastbound here for a little bit. And then we'll vector ourselves out. I'm a little curious. Do the no master caution light? Yeah. I don't see anything, so I'm not sure why. Okay, I can clean up the flaps here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but that's interesting. I don't have anything hollering at me down here, so we'll just roll with it. Can I turn it off? I wonder if I can. Like, you can just sometimes just... Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like there's any kind of a reset. I don't have anything here, so we're just going to roll with it. That's for my APU. Oh, yeah, because it's still winding down, probably. Yeah. So that needs to be... If I haven't already... Oh, I just didn't get it turned off. That's what's going on there. Thank you, Fixie. Yeah, thank you. Oil pressure is a critical item. Well, yes, it actually is. All right, away we go. Let's go direct taxi. Now we're going to execute that. We're going to come up here. We're going to go to LNAV. Make that turn, and we are out of here. Kenny also saw that it was the APU at the same time as Fixie. Good to have you guys. Good to have you extra eyes on board. Appreciate that. Through 10, lights coming off. And all the rest of this is good. I would be also turning off the continuous start if I had actually had those on. Looks like the auto brake has also reset. Okay. Flaps are up. I unfortunately can't stow the gear. There's a little bit of a binding conflict with my Bravo, so I just have to leave the gear in the up position there. But yeah, Drobart, especially when starting, any oil pressure lights, yeah, those are critical things. Nixie, hey, how's it going, Connor? Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, Flying Eagle. 10 gift subs. And so that was Drobart, was Kinsick, was Nix Aviation, was Complete Freedom, Smitty Papa, Katie Patton, Ori Darkwind, Teleport 8, Original Godspeed, Steve 09er9er, and Cargo Fire. And yeah, he's the hero of the day, no doubt about that. It was a really nice surprise. I actually got him confused with somebody else, and I'm still trying to remember. There is somebody else with a military-esque sort of Twitch handle that I was confusing him with. Anyway, so he came in first time ever and just dropped a 10 gift sub bomb on us, and that was really awesome. What a great way to start the stream, and much appreciated indeed. Then he went over to Cargo Fire and did the same thing. So anyway, it's I tell you what, Iron Eagle, maybe, yeah, it was like, you know who I'm talking about. Good Fixins knows. He knows things. But regardless, pleasure to meet you. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. It should be highly entertaining as we head into Dulles. Lots, and I mean lots of traffic. We'll talk about that when we get up to cruise here. And maybe it's Iron... No, it's not Iron Condor. I know Iron Condor. Yeah. There... Yeah, anyway, it's okay. So the question that I had for who I thought I was confusing him with, and also Drobart, and anybody else who has military background, is if I end up with the SR-71 and I'm flying on VATSIM, what call sign is appropriate? What did they use? When I was researching, I saw that they used at least a couple different ones. One was Aspen, and one was Vader, but I'm not 100% sure. You know how it is when, like, you search Google and your search results are Reddit, and you're like, I'm not sure if that's exactly right, but I know that those military call signs vary also from location to location. So anyway, I need a good yeah, and it was anyway, they vary from location to location. I'm just looking for a good call sign if I do, excuse me, in fact, grab that SR-71 Blackbird. Nighthawk maybe is what Cop Out is saying. That'd be a great call sign. Nighthawk 816. That's got a ring to it right there. At one point in time, I found like there was a huge, almost like an outlet of military call signs, and it had the call sign and the aircraft type, and it might have even had the home base. But some of those military call signs are they're fantastic. And so if I get one, like, I want to be as authentic as I can, because it's such a unique airplane that, you want to do it justice. But and then the other question that I have is, do you suppose there's going to be pushback from VATSIM if I try to fly it from, New York to Paris or something, right? I wonder. F-117 is Nighthawk, but it fits... Yeah, well, Cop Out. First of all, welcome, Cop Out. Thanks Thanks for being here, and nice to meet you. But yeah, it is the it's a F-117, but it fits the Blackbird better. Yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. It right now it really looks amazing. And the more I didn't know a lot about it, but the more I learn about it, because of course last night the first thing, or what I did all night long was watch SR-71 historical videos on YouTube, and some of the backstory on that aircraft is just unbelievable. And I love, for those of you that don't follow the stream, like, I love old vintage airplanes. Usually it's vintage airliners, but a plane like the Blackbird, I could be convinced. I could be convinced. Looks like most of the 71s were Aspen. Yeah, that's kind of what I was seeing too, which is fine. I mean, Aspen's all right. That works too. I just don't want to. I don't want to say, I don't want to file Aspen, 816 and not be that. So, Black Titan, yeah, that'd be cool. Well, you have to be able to fit it. That's the other thing. You have to be able to fit it when you log in to X-Plane. And so you only have, seven characters or something, right? Like, that's all you get when you're doing a call sign. Yeah. The whole story about the titanium, Trobart, right? The backstory about how they acquired the titanium to build the aircraft. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You guys know that story, right? Long story short, the number one producer of titanium back in the day was Russia. So the U.S. had to acquire all the titanium to build the SR-71s from the Soviet Union. And the way they did it was pretty ingenious. They had all these private companies, requesting titanium just individually, and they acquired enough to build like however many they built. I don't know how many they built, but I thought that was awesome. Looks like the Aspen call sign started with 30 and went up throughout the day for training flights. I see. Yeah. It was a little trick on the communists. That's right. That's right. No wonder they don't like us. We're as tricky as they are, I guess. Well, again, like I said, it's right now it's a high probability that I'm gonna grab that sucker. But I also, like, the PC-12 just got released, and I've been looking forward to that as well. And ironically, they are both about the same price right now. So I don't know. I think the thing about the V-Sky Labs is they tend to have sales quite often, and maybe you wait right until Christmas time, and just until just give them a chance to put that thing on sale. But I don't know. I may still grab it. Who knows? Who knows? I may feel differently tomorrow. A lot of call signs were also just selected and generated by computer, so there were other call signs that used. See, and that's what I'd like to see, a list, because I'm sure you could pick out one that's, that's pretty cool. And maybe it doesn't matter, like, maybe Nighthawk, like who would know that it's supposed to be for an F-117 instead of an SR-71? I don't know. But most of that stuff is still classified. You know what? That's true. I never thought about that. Good fixins. I mean, this plane retired, but like it hasn't been that long. 30 years ago. I mean, which is a long time for old guys like us, but in terms of military, some of that stuff stays classified for a long, long time. That is a very good point. All right, almost to top of cruise. We get to top of cruise, and we will hop outside. We'll take a look at the VATSIM map. We'll do some Volanta stalking. We'll check out the arrivals and the departures, how busy Dulles is. And I tell you what, if we have to divert, Reagan wouldn't be a bad plan B, and they're landing south, so you know what that means. But Robert says we get a bit of SAM unit flights here to GSU support, and you also see some Navy P-8s. G. Boros. I understand the call sign Aspen was for the Blackbirds based at Beale. Yeah, that's kind of what I saw there. They also have Dutch out of Edwards and Vader Rapid Rabbit out of and Archangel. Ooh, Archangel. Oh, those are good. Vader. I'm kind of liking Vader. Vader 816. Huh. It is a lot of it's based on, and that's kind of what my little 15-minute research also revealed is a lot of it was based just out of where they were based. Yeah. That's presidential aircraft training on the 7.3s. I see. Gotcha. The C-32 is a 737. Gotcha. The other story that I thought was interesting about the SR-71 is it was supposed to be named the RS-71. And when Eisenhower announced that they were ready to actually start, operations, he misspoke and called them SR-71. I'm trying to remember what the S and the R stand for. You guys can probably look that up, but I thought that was funny. And so the Air Force said, it's just easier. We'll just rename the aircraft as opposed to telling the president that he said it backwards and having to go through all that. But they're like, to be honest with you, SR-71 sounds better anyway. So it's like reconnaissance surveillance or something, I think, is the RS. The C-32 is a 7.5 and the C-40 is a 7.3. Gotcha. I'm trying to think if PMDG has a C-40 variant. Seems like one of theirs, maybe it's a 600, has a military variant. I'm unsure. All right, guys. There's 350. By the way, we are probably. Let me just see. What's our outside air temp here? -20. Yeah, so we can turn the anti-icing off. Whoops, wing anti-icing already popped off. Never mind. Everything else up here is looking fat and happy. Oh wait, that's me. Holy cow, do we have snacks and treats at our house? Good Lord Almighty. I gain a pound every time I walk through the kitchen, and I don't even eat anything. It's that kind of house I live in. So, transport ones aren't the 737 stub chasing ones. Gotcha, Drobart. Where are you based at, Drobart? Tell me. I know you've told me before, but I can't remember. Greensboro. That's right. Not a lot of scenery to show you here tonight, guys. It's all cloud cover. And we're not even really into the weather here. Although, yeah, I guess kind of getting out of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan area here, we're going to have a little storm action going on underneath us. All right, we're starting to spool back here, top of climb, and this is kind of the screen I leave it on, by the way. Now it has, for those of you that haven't updated, or maybe you're thinking about the PMDG, this EFB has actually become very nice. It's got, you can get the operational flight plan from SimBrief. You can get the Navigraph charts going. I don't do the Navigraph charts just because I'm paranoid about performance, and I don't want to give up frames, since I already have, like on my other screen, I have Navigraph going anyway. So Cop Out just had some MPs go down there for tasking a couple days ago. Nice, very nice. So you're a military guy as well, Cop Out, in the service in some way, shape, or form, I take it. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's do a little Volanta stocking. So Minneapolis St. Paul to Dulles, IAD. Now, I really wish I'd have picked that up from. It's on sale right now in one of the outlets. Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of dead air here, but then Cleveland's on. Obviously, DC Center's on, but let's go take a look here and see what's going down at... I got to get zoomed in here a little bit more. Somebody just landed the King Air in there. I bet that was fun to sequence. All right, we got it? All right, let's see. What do you think? What's the predictions here? When I checked before taking off, we were already close to 100 inbound. I didn't check the departures, but I bet we're well over that now. 126 arrivals and 66 departures. Actually, that's not horrible. You can see Dulles has, potentially 3 runways they can use, and it looks like they might even be using runway 30 for departure. So you can have 3 different, you can bring traffic in and land them on 3 different runways, or you can land them on 2 and depart them on 2 here. So it's definitely an airport that is set up to handle a big event like Saturday Night Ops. So hats off to the VATSIM guys for scheduling that. Cop Out works as a civil contractor at a Tier 1 ops base. He handles security. Cool. Very cool. Sounds like a fun job. Okay, what's happening here? Casual. What's Casual doing? Casual's down here coming out of Tampa, heading up to John Glenn, Columbus. Ah, very nice. One of my favorite little airports there. He's in the Southwest. 7-3. Very nice. Smitty is I'm not sure what aircraft Smitty's in. RDU, heading out of RDU, or just got to RDU. Nope, on the way out of RDU. If I know Smitty, he's probably going up. He's probably getting involved in all this stuff. He likes flying these events. How about Medner? Our friend Medner is heading in the SR-20. He picked up that SR-20 as well. Very cool. That's our friend Eric. He's the other guy that really loves the de Havilland DHC-2 Beaver. And so he's doing some flying around there. That's way cool. Mwendo, what's Mwendo doing? Mwendo's in the Cessna 310. Very nice, Mwendo. Heading from LCQ to PCM. Lake City to Plant City. Down Florida way. Got some ATC. Well, hello, Mork. Mork417. Hi. How's it going? Great to see you. We're Volanta stocking. We're up at top of cruise. We've got a little time to kill. 989 Juliet Tango is Denver to Washington. Oh, wow. That's a heck of a flight. That is a heck of a flight. 737-800. They must have left maybe a little early. Yeah, because there they are. They're doing good. They're ahead of us, actually. Yeah, that's a good 4+ hour flight right there. Nicely done, Wendo. Or, Juliet Tango. Sphinxy. Canberra to Melbourne. Very nice. Canberra to Melbourne in the PC-12. I bet he is flying that because I bet our buddy Continuum. No, maybe not. Continuum is flying in Peru right now. So, yeah. Well, anyway, there you go. If you friend me, Melvin Leroy, I will volanta stock you live on stream. And sometimes we even get judgy. Like if I see your landing rate, we'll click on it. Oh, yeah, we will. Speaking of that, Sim, which I know we weren't, but we're going to speak about it anyway. Here's what's going on. Looks like there's some stuff down here in the South Pacific here. I don't know if they've got a little event going on as well, but Auckland, New Zealand area here kind of have some stuff happening here. New Caledonia. And what is this? What is this place here? Lautoka? I have not flown in these places very much. I've flown New Zealand a little bit. I've flown Papua New Guinea a little bit. Flown, obviously, Australia a little bit. I need to fly it more. It's a great place to fly. And then there's always some South American ATC going on. These guys, by the way, if you have a chance, if you've never flown South America, these guys do a really, really good job. Don't be intimidated by the language barrier or the accents. Like they really do a nice job. They do a good job. I don't speak a word. I know they don't always speak Spanish down there, but I don't speak a word of anything really other than English. And I've never that's been a very good, very welcoming place to fly for an English only speaker. Looks like New York Oceanic. New York Radio is covering some spots here. Cuba is online. West Coast pretty quiet right now. Yeah, all the action here. Memphis, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Washington, Indy, Cleveland, and New York, Boston. Yeah, this is where the party's at. Never dull at Dulles. Gotta love it. Yep, everybody has to speak English on ATC, right? So we're kind of lucky being English speaking in that regard. Although it's kind of fun to listen to them, like when another pilot checks in who speaks their, whether it's Spanish or if you're over in Europe they speak French or something. You can they speak back and forth in their native language. It's fun to listen to that and see if you can pick up any little part of that. So cop out. There's a plane about to leave. Alert your CAF base. What's the aircraft there that's heading out there? Cop out. Shuzy's in the process of firing up an ATR-42 from Miami to NASA. Haha. That'd be a great flight, Kevin. You're talking about the MSFS ATR, right? I've heard pretty good things about that plane. I know it kind of was a little bit funky at first, but it sounds like they've done some good things. Yeah. Oh, just an A320, so just moving some food and cargo. Yeah, cool though. Still, I love it. Doesn't matter. We've got a little tiny local regional airport here. It doesn't matter what's flying out. I stop and watch. Fixie, you are the man. Bunch of SR-71 resources. Ah ha ha. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Oh, yeah, baby. A must read. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Archangel. Sorry. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Roadrunner. That's not a bad call sign either, though. Roadrunner. I mean, come on, right? Okay, I got to stay focused here. Dixie, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Saw a specific story to a Dutch call side flight. Ah, Dutch 816. That's got a ring to it too. There's like you get back into that like World War II sort of Vietnam era, and like all those fighter aces, you know, they all had such cool nicknames, Bud and Ace and Dick, and I mean, like it's just Dutch. I mean, they all had some cool nickname or cool first name that I don't know. Anyway, I think half those call signs just came from the freaking stud fighter pilots. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to end up with that aircraft. I just know it. I'm going to end up with it. Did I ever hear of Fig Newton? I don't know if I have. Tell me or share a story about who Fig Newton is. I mean, I'd like to eat Fig Newtons. Retired USAF general. No, I'm going to have to look him up. He's got a good story, huh? General Lloyd W. Fig Newton. Former member of the Thunderbirds. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah. Yes. Give me some of that. That is awesome. Look at that guy. He's patched up. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, and again, I don't want, like, you guys that know me, I'm not a big military jet or military aircraft guy. I think the C-130 is cool because he used to fly over the top of us when I was trying to coach 5th grade football back in the day. But I think like the whatever that big 4-engine Airbus transport cargo hauler is cool. But like otherwise, I'm like I think they're cool. Don't get me wrong. I think trying to land a fighter on a flat top out in the middle of the northern Atlantic would be amazing. But like it's just not my thing. Like DCS, I just like it's never been that interesting to me. But for some reason, the SR-71 just is different, and I don't know why, but it's just different. You're just not a decent fan of the V-Skylab planes, but the planes just don't do much for you. Yeah, like their DC-3 is that way for me, and so there is that bit of hesitancy as well. And again, I think about like how much would I be able to fly it on VATSIM? I mean, like it would be cool to go at 90,000 feet Mach 3, right? Like it'd be cool to do that and fly over Russia or something. But like at a certain point, like that probably gets a little bit old, So if it's not a plane that's really all that streamable, if I can talk right, it's a little bit of a concern as well. But it might be interesting for people wanting to kind of check it out and see what it looks like. I don't know. Like I say, you have the DC-3 and the MAL. You never use either of them. If you're going supersonic, you'd rather fly the Concorde. Well, and that's another valid point, because I do know that there's somebody working on a Concorde for Microsoft Flight Sim, and I don't know if you guys watch Continuum at all, but like he's been flying the FS Labs Concorde in P3D, and that is a really interesting aircraft as well. But that's more like VATSIM accepted. Like you can't fly it across the pond and things like that, but like if you try to fly from LA to New York in a Concorde, like they know how to handle you. but I just don't know if the same is going to apply to an SR-71, to a U.S. spy plane. I don't know. I don't know. FS Labs is the one bringing it to MSFS. Yeah, so it'll be good. Mork, I love the old birds. The F4 left a scar too on you physically, mentally. Yeah, I mean, I guess probably my favorite military aircraft, technically, is the DC-3. And I do enjoy flying that one, which, by the way, I am having a heck of a time with the MSFS DC-3 right now. It's got all kinds of glitches. I've got the ductwork mod, and I think the last couple of world updates or system updates has kind of ran a number on that airplane heaven DC-3. So I'm pretty bummed out. That plane, when it first came out, it was not all that great, and then the ductwork folks got a hold of it and modded it, and then it became like really fun. And now it's kind of back to being glitchy, and like there's 3 problems I'm having with it right now. And I don't know if it's just me, if anybody else has had trouble with it, but number 1, I can't get the autopilot to power up, and I can't get any of the dials to spin and work. The second thing that I'm having trouble with is I can't get the yoke to, like, the click spot on the yoke. Something simple, right? Can't get the yoke to disappear, so you can't see like any of the instruments down here. And then the third thing that's a little bit strange is the engine propeller animation. Like when you energize the engines, you should get some blade rotation, and then you engage the starter and it fires up. It doesn't do any of that. It sits there static, and you can hear it. And then when it starts, then it starts to spin. So anyway, it's just odd. I don't know. It's really odd. Good Fixes got into old warbirds for a while after you visited a warbird museum in Virginia, but the Spitfire and the Corsair scratched that itch. Yeah, the Spitfire is awesome. You know, the P-41 Lightning would be another fun one along those lines too. But maybe the Huey? Would the Huey be a warbird? Kind of, sort of? I don't know. Joe says General S.B. Crocker was your commanding officer in 77 for the 509 OSM. He was the kid in the back seat for General Robin Olds. He was a lieutenant colonel back then. Cool. The 412 is basically Huey. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean Huey. I mean, what's the two-bladed one? The big sucker. Crap. I'm mixing up my aircraft names. The you know what I'm talking about. Mark said, did have some difficulty with the autopilot last time, but everything else worked fine. It was 2 updates ago. Chinook. Yes, Chinook. Thank you. I think that Chinook might be kind of fun. And LP Nils, by the way, who knows his whirlybirds, speaks highly of the Chinook. That was on sale on Black Friday, by the way. But again, I just, like, at a certain point, these aircraft are fun, but like with military aircraft, you have to be careful because VATSIM is not DCS, and so, like, yeah. So we'll see. Nothing's going to happen for a little while anyway, but I was, I don't know. That airplane piqued my curiosity, without a doubt. All right, I'm going to take a quick peek here back at Volanta, and we're just about to talk to Cleveland. So I'm going to take this opportunity to maybe have a quick stretch break and refill my beverage. So I will be back in a few. Stay tuned. All right, I appreciate you hanging around. Let me take that little stretch break. Hydrate or dihydrate. That's right, Jeffrey. I also got myself some Chex Mix, so I'll be munching on that. That always makes for good streaming, I know. But let's do this. Let's tune in Cleveland on 19 Niner 7 5. Nope. 875. 119er 875. We don't have to talk to anybody, but we can see if they're talking to others. And again, check our comms. Oh yeah, we're very close to being in their airspace, so I'm surprised we're not hearing them.
Cleveland Center, United 1020, 17,700 for flight level 340.
United 1020, Cleveland Center, cloud and maintain level 34.
What's the 340 United 1020?
Man, this Chex Mix stuff that my mom makes, it's amazing. So addicting. It's like Gardetto's type, kind of thing. So good. I won't make you watch me stuff my face.
Cleveland Center, Cargo Lux 16.
Cargo Lux 16, Cleveland Center, say altitude, please.
350.
Thank you.
So I'm noticing a few other friends now have popped in to their stream. One of them is Jeffrey B. You guys, if you aren't already, probably the 8 people that are watching here are also watching his. But if not, go check out Jeffrey B. He's rocking the virtual USA Flying Club shirt.
Brandon at maintain, level 270.
Brandon at level 270.
Oh, he's flying the Mixmaster tonight. Very nice. Pilot is Slant Rum. He's a good one. The other one you might enjoy. This is where we're going. We're going to visit Slant Alpha. He's controlling ground right now at Dulles. And so the thing about this event is that they're all in, as you can see, they're all together at a room kind of doing the event together, and it's kind of cool. He's controlling ground west, so with any luck, we'll get one of these arrival airfields. But yeah, go follow Slanty. Go follow Jeffrey B. Oh, there's your Bravo 7. Also flying today. Is he flying in? She's going the other way, Kennedy to Minneapolis. But she's a fantastic streamer as well, so go check her out. Of course, Sim Caesar Continuum. There's Sparky Pilot as well. Lots of good people out flying tonight. Uh-oh, I got to contact me. All right, I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to talk to ATC. And yeah, yes. So we got clearance, but I bet we're going to have to check in here with a little bit of a... Yeah. Cleveland Center, good evening. Delta 816, just entering your airspace from the west at 370.
Delta 816, Cleveland, squawk it in.
Here comes the flash. No, I didn't say that.
Cargo Lux 16, same Mach number. Cargo Lux 16, do not exceed Mach .80.
Okay, respond to 80, cargo Lux 16.
Delta 816, radar contact, 60 west of Detroit, maintain suitable 370.
All right, give him the double click. We're in, baby.
UPS 7645, contact New York Center 125.3. 2513.
The last of my Chex Mix is going down the hatch here.
Challenger 9er, Delta Lima, contact Washington.
So far, that's dinner. Let's go to you. Sorry, buddy. I was going to show you some pictures. Let's see if I can get these pictures done here.
Cleveland Center, country flight 1446, holding 42 left, Yankee Center to get.
Frontier Flight 1446, Detroit wind 230 at 8. RNAV Joe Lou, runway 22 left, with takeoff.
Okay, RNAV Joe Lou, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, frontier flight 1446.
Cleveland Center, Walker 1675 in Rochester. Western airport clearance to Akron. Walker 1675, Cleveland Center, cleared to the Akron Canton Airport via the 007 departure. Radar vectors to the Akron, Ohio VOR. Maintain 6,000, squawk 4531. Roger, clear to Akron via the Xerox South Roger.
I just play Silverman.
JPC, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much, by the way. Hold on. Thanks for the kind letter and note, and got the sticker, baby. So now I've double stickered here. Oh, hey, hello. I'm throwing my track IR around. Dog's all fired up apparently, but got all those, but appreciate the note in there as well. I did let my wife know that you said I need to pursue that pilot's license, and I wish I could have taken a picture of her rolling her eyes, but what? It's not me, dude. I don't know what's going on up there. I know you think you need to back your brother's play. You really don't. Oh, man. Thank you for 47. Oh, man, 47 months. My dude. You're too kind. Skull. Happy Saturday. I hope your week was good. I hope your weekend has been better. And hello to your lovely fiance from Uncle Melvin. Hey, you need to stop. You're good. Yeah. His big brother's barked upstairs, and he feels like he's basically part of the pack and has to go up there and back his brother. You're enjoying a nice Fort Lauderdale overnight. Ha, heck yeah. Oh man, QF music. All right. I can hear your toga dogs all the way to Norway. Eric, how's it going? Beaver 5T4 Echo Alpha. Hey there. QF, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raiders, from the QF Music channel. You're going from a channel. You're going from a channel with somebody who knows what the heck they're doing to something that's a little less than that, but we still have fun. But anyway, welcome. Also, first-time chatter from IDK. I got board 1. Welcome. Nice to see you. Mwendo, we've a lot to stock to you tonight, Mwendo. Looked like you were having a fun flight. Dane Flats, as always, hello, the godfather of flight simulation. Dane Flats. Hi, Dane. I've already been sent to her, and now you're here. IDK, I got bored. Well, hey, there you go. You're going to see a significant decrease in not only the production value, but the level of aviation skill. So, but welcome anyway. Like I say, we have fun. Yeah, it's a raid circus. Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate you sending your crew over here. Hope you had a good flight, QF, and as always, great to have your community come over. We'll do the best we can. We're on our way inbound to Dulles for the Never Dull at Dulles event, and I don't know, QF, if that's where you were flying. I saw you were up and rolling, so it's fine. You fly with the keyboard. Hey, that's how I started, man. That's how I started. So what the heck? You're definitely more unexperienced. Okay, gotcha. He's the king of the crew. No. I just try to make sure I have plenty of pretty sunsets so people don't realize what's really going on. Now, we have fun. No doubt about it. We just crossed into Cleveland Center. And it's about time to start getting serious here, guys, because we're going to be cutting through here at some point in time, kind of getting our little step downs here into Dulles, and they are busy. So we're prepared. We'll see. I did not pack extra fuel, so with any luck, we won't get caught in any bad holds, but I don't expect a lot of holds because they have 4 runways there, and it looks like they're using 2 for arrivals and 2 for departures, so we should be all right. But
yep, looking for you. You finally left my airspace.
So, yeah, that's us. We departed from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and we've been trying to do a little bit of editing. We've got a really cute picture of my dog laying under the Christmas tree in his holiday jacket, and so I'm trying to get things squared away here. I need to straighten this thing. That's what I need to do. There we go. I'm not a very good editor on my phone, so I'm doing the best I can. Work with me here, would you? I'm not liking the crop I chose. Not liking the aspect angle. But, it is what it is, right? It's what you do on a long haul flight, and I'm just slowly sharing updates. But you can see, like right now, like it's a little better in terms of the the alignment, but still not 100% sure I'm loving everything that's going on here. Crop, straighten. Can I straighten it? How do I? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. The other thing is I don't remember. I don't know all the little aspect or the little tricks to like. I want to change the aspect ratio here, but just not able.
Walker
I want more.
When you're up, complete and ready to go.
I don't know.
Roger.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can here. All right. Anyway, yeah, we're talking SR-71 Blackbird. We're talking PC-12 a little bit as well. A couple of new aircraft that just came out here recently, which are pretty doggone cool. QF, I'm doing good. Yeah, I put a bunch of Christmas stuff up. I kind of have something over here. I don't know if you can see the tree. Try to put a few things in the background. We have so much more to put up, and we're so late getting things up this year for some reason. But we did. My wife and I worked on quite a bit this morning. Got, like I say, where it looks like it's actually Christmas here, and now it's just a matter of putting some stuff on the Christmas tree. We need a few more lights, though. Like we need another string of lights. We have one of those trees that has it's pre-lit, but like it's a little older, and not all the lights are working, and so we're supplementing it with just regular lights you wrap around the tree, and we need a few more. So we're hoping that we can get that done maybe tomorrow, and then start getting some ornaments on the tree, and we're pretty good. I mean, it's just going to be a matter of getting some presents down and having some family come, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, no doubt about that. You need a shower? All right, we'll be here for a little bit. We've got a good hour or so. So anyway, if you get done, come on back. But nice to meet you, if nothing else.
Let me know what runway.
Thanks for the follow, by the way.
What approach you request.
By the way, Cop Out and Sea-Dog 816, I forgot to thank you guys as well for the follow. I missed that, so thank you guys. If you're still here hanging out, appreciate you.
1043, expect the ILS runway 22. We'll expect the ILS runway 22 for American 1043.
Always good to make some new friends.
1101, contact Washington.
That is, as Dane Flats would say that, we do this for the company, right? It is, flight sim is fun, but so much more enjoyable when you have folks to fly with and visit with. And so anyway, I do appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy days, your Saturdays, holy cow, your weekends to come hang out with me. So it means a lot. I don't take it for granted. I am going to do something here. Hey, no worries, QF. I know how it is when you get done with the stream. You just wiped out. So you take care of you, all right? That's the most important thing. Look after yourself and get some rest. I appreciate you coming in. As always, it is so great to see you streaming regularly again. I absolutely love hanging out, and I do the same thing. I pop in, I lurk, I listen, I learn while I'm usually setting up a flight. But you are just such a joy to watch, and we've actually run into each other on frequency a few times, which is also really, really cool. So yeah, anyway, take care, and we'll talk to you soon, QF. All right, guys, I'm going to go here. We're going to do a little performance. Wait a minute. Sorry, progress page. Let's do a little descent forecast, actually. So I'm going to try to do a descent wind request. This sometimes works and sometimes does not, so we're going to leave it. Yeah, my YouTube channel. It's a lot of the same. It really is. But like I tell everybody, the YouTube videos are meant for my grandkids to discover in future years, so that they can they can watch and chuckle at their papa and know how much I love them and miss them. But I'm happy if anybody else tunes in and enjoys the content as well, because I sure have a lot of fun flying. So anyway, thanks for the the find on YouTube as well. There we go. We've got our descent forecast in, which is awesome. And all we have
9, Cleveland Center, how copy?
189 Delta 816. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm hoping I didn't miss a call. We're gonna put the fix rings in here. Oh, hey, hello, SoCal.
With our 1446 is 350 going to be our final.
Frontier 14.
He's saying Delta 189 saying we hear you, but you don't hear us apparently. That's frustrating.
Let me know when you're established.
That was cool to hear a little SoCal, baby.
Delta 187, Boston Center, 123.7.
Beaver 5T4 Echo Alpha says he also enjoys the YouTube videos. If you happen to be sleeping, yes, you should be sleeping, young man. It's like, what? Why are you awake now? It's like 3 in the morning where you live. you crazy Norseman. Oh yeah, 3:30 in the morning. My goodness gracious! I think I am convinced of two things with my Norwegian friends. Oh, hold on here. Shoot. I just got a little. Oh, David Dixon checking in. Anyway, the first thing I'm convinced of is that people that live in Norway don't sleep. They don't need sleep. And Wendo, that was you checking in. You dirty duck, you scared the crap out of me. But anyway, so they don't sleep in Norway. Apparently, you don't need sleep. I don't know if you're so far north, if it's the sea air. I don't know what it is, but they don't sleep. They don't sleep. But the other thing that I know about the interactions that I've had with all of my friends from Scandinavia is they're just top-notch people, and very, very generous with their knowledge of aviation and sharing their skills. And oh, you know what? I was going to show you something, Beaver 5T4 Echo Alpha, that you will appreciate. Scandavegans. I am going to share something with you that you might find interesting. I was thinking about all my musician friends, and I know that most definitely includes you. All right, I've got to find it. I got to find it on my phone, and I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to have you look at it, and then I'm going to tell you a story. Oh, my center fuel tanks just went dry. So that's what that warning light is, by the way. So we've used up all of our fuel in that one, and we're getting ready to be done in that one as well. All right, so give me a second here. Take my glasses off so I can see up close to my phone. Yeah, I'm that guy now. I have to adjust. All right, I gotta find our chat.
Walker 675, clear direct to Akron. Right,
All right.
43 to send pilot discretion, maintain 7.
So here's the story
Discretion, maintain 7,000, American 1043.
that I'm gonna share with you here. It's gonna be probably tough to see, but I've just sent you a bunch of pictures on Discord. I'm going to give you a second to look at those, and then I'm going to give you backstory, and everybody else is just going to have to kind of visualize it in their mind. That guy sounded really loud.
American 1043, turn 5 degrees left.
You're very non-vegan. Give me meat. So here's the story of what you're looking at. So we were doing
Somebody had a dead key. Was that 5 degrees left for American 1043?
we were doing a little bit of closet clean out, one of those under the stairs closet, you know. And a little bit of backstory. I moved my mom in with me several years ago, so we took everything she had for her lifetime and have squeezed it into our house. So things have just been everywhere, and we've slowly been kind of unpacking and putting away and this and that and getting rid of things that we don't need. Well, this is we were in there actually looking for something else, and she's like, at some point in time, I have to see if those are real Stradivarius violins. I'm like, what? Strata who? Baking powder? So she pulls these out. She's had these for 40 years. First I'd heard of it. So I started looking at the two, and I don't know if like the first one flat out says, and I don't know if I sent you this picture, but it says copy of Stradivarius. So it's not. It's a replica that somebody else made, and it's the one that's in terrible shape, regardless. But the nicer one has all the markings that look authentic to be a Stradivarius, and so I am just kind of curious as to. Like, I've been trying to research it to see. Anyway, I'm like, holy cow. Like, these are so cool. They should have been in some fireproof safe somewhere. And I know. Like, holy crap. So they came from her uncle. Her uncle was a musician and served in the military like everybody in the 30s and 40s, right? And I think overseas, he acquired a violin, a Stradivarius. And yeah, I'm like, holy crap. So anyway, I'm like, that is so amazing. Like, and even if it's not authentic, whatever, like just to have something like that, just an old instrument like that, it's just such a neat thing. And now I just got to figure out, like, there's got to be a way to, I don't know, like, something like that you kind of want to display because it's a really cool, beautiful piece, but, like, at the same token, you're like, man, I don't want anything to happen to it. So, I don't know. That was, like, the coolest thing, and I'm like, all my musician friends will get a kick out of this, but, if it's real, you get that PPL on the Cessna 152. Yeah, which is why I'm thinking it's probably not. Like looking at it, it looks like the date doesn't match. If it's weird, or it's kind of weird to say this, but it looks like the date is pre-Stradivarius era, which makes me think maybe it's not a date, but maybe like a serial number. Anyway, the whole thing is really cool, and it was cool just to see that. Like I've done a couple things where I've felt like that's awesome holding history. Like I've got a friend who has a hockey stick that was Wayne Gretzky's, and he somehow ended up with it. And I'm like, he showed it to me. We were having a barbecue one night, and he's like, hey, check this out, coach. And he hands me this hockey stick. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? Like there's a few things like that you're just like, you hold it and you know it's history. And anyway, it's pretty cool. But I will keep you posted if it ends up being authentic. Living where I live, I have no idea how you would even know, like who you would take it to check, and I don't know. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just got a little message from a friend of mine. Oh man. Anyway. Yeah. And I can, it just, like, it instantly took me back. Like, it didn't take me back to the 1700s in Czechoslovakia. It didn't take me back there. It took me back to Wayzata, Minnesota, where we used to go in the summer times, and I got to hang out with my great uncle and his family. And, you know, like, he would play and they would sing, and it was like, you know, he was that guy that had a big pot belly but never wore a shirt, was always just tanned as brown as could be because he just wandered around his garden with no shirt on, you know. And Yeah, it just took me back. It was amazing. So you're right, Eric. There's no such thing as sentimental value, or there is such a thing as sentimental value, which is not nothing. Yeah, my mom is a musician, and she has got a collection of instruments that it just blows me away. From, I mean, every stringed instrument you could possibly imagine. It's just like, and she played them all. Like, she played them all. So it's really cool. And she wants to get rid of stuff, and I'm like, no. I'm like, that stays here because, if and when you pass on, like, I'm gonna love going through this stuff. I'm gonna love organizing it, sorting it, and giving it to the grandkids, the great grandkids. They're gonna love it. And so anyway, it's cool. It's very cool.
American 1043, turn left, heading 270.
All right. Let's see. Let's take a peek here at what we're doing. Let's get back to the Volanta map. Yeah, so we're kind of getting close here. I might take a second before it gets too hot and heavy to review our arrival plate here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're on the Gibbs 4. Let's pull that up and let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we're getting close. So we should be, let's see. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Looks like Hi Roy between 27 and 24. Sorry, Jim V. 25, 21. We got to be at 280. Tabby 2317. Kicker 16 and 14. Mosul's the first hard restriction. Landing at Washington runway 12. That's not us.
Delta 816, cross Brandon, and maintain flight level 270.
Brandon 270. Delta 816. All right, we'll get back to that here. Oh, yeah.
Delta 816 only, cross Brandon at maintain level 270.
All right, Brandon at 270, Delta 816.
Who else called?
All right, we're going to put that in here because I don't think that's in right now. Let's come down here and make sure it is. Brandon legs. Brandon, yep, it's not. So we're going to go 270. We're going to put that in there, and that'll adjust everything else here. And it'll adjust our top of descents as well. Yep, there we go. We're going to spin that down just so we don't miss it.
On the ILS runway 22, cleared for the ILS runway 22 approach into Rochester, American 1043.
All right, back to the plate.
125.32.
Mosul 215.11, Monk below 10, B-Mitch above 9, Theismann at 7, and then we're here. We're vectoring north, and then we come around the horn.
Okay, 133.7 for United 1042.
That dude is loud.
Washington 133.725.
We do have an ATIS here, by the way.
Okay, thanks. Good night.
Information whiskey is what I'm seeing. Hang tight here, guys.
2337, expect the ILS runway 21 left approach.
Altimeter is, looks like we've got 3008. And we're looking at ILS 19er left, 19er center. And SimBrief was telling us 19er left. So we're going to put that in and hope for the best. If you know what I mean. Actually, this aircraft I find is very easy to change arrivals, so we aren't too worried about that. All right, almost have my scratch pad information updated here. There we go. And 19er, if we do end up 19er left, let's just brief that right now as well. So we'll be coming here to Datey. We'll be at 3,000. Then they'll to send us to 17 to Domsey. That's where we'll pick up the glide slope. That'll be only 6.3 out for the glide slope there. If we end up going missed, it's the left-hand turn to on a 101 heading to the AML VOR outbound to the Asper intersection. So there you go. It's a hard left. Then we end out here where we shoot off this VOR out here to Asper and hold. And that is all programmed in as well. We're looking at a decision height, looks like 502. Okay, let me get all that in here and make sure all that looks copacetic before we hit top of drop. So, I've been enjoying the conversation so much, I've kind of got a little behind here. That's all right. Not too loud for you? Okay, okay. Gotcha. Just sounds loud in my ears. So Brandon we have there, so we need okay, Jim V, yep, that's good. Tabby, yep, that's good. We have our first hard altitude here is in Mosul at 10 and 250, perfect. And then Theismann is our next hard altitude, 7,000. Don't have a speed, but it's not bad to have us there at 240. Then we head up. There's Datey. There's our initial approach fix, and all the way out and through to Asper. All right, that's all ready to go, you guys. I think we're ready. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We'll be back kind of in this neck of the woods next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, I should say. There's another Tuesday night in New York event. We really are liking those. And I'm going to be flying that Phoenix A320. It's been a very good aircraft for us in terms of performance. And we're getting a nice little sunset off the wing here, aren't we? Beautiful blue lights. But we'll be back. That'll be another 6 o'clock stream. And yeah, for those of you, by the way, coming in from the QF Music channel, first of all, what terrible manners. Welcome. Hello. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Melvin Leroy was my grandpa. He's the guy that inspired me, kind of introduced me to aviation, so I named the channel after him. And we fly Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 a.m. Zulu. 6 o'clock my time is technically, I guess, in Zulu times it'd be Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, but you get the idea. 6 Mountain Time, 8 Eastern. And we do a little everything. We do some 737 flying. We do some general aviation. My favorite type of flying is bush flying. And I even do some helicopter stuff that is always entertaining to watch. But welcome, thanks for coming in. Great to have you, and I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, we'll be able to make a halfway decent landing here. I have no idea, by the way, where we're going when we get to Dulles. So, I'm just going to have them send us straight in. They'll be plenty busy. I'm assuming, I'm researching right now. Delta gates at KIAH. What do we have here? Yeah, they've got a Delta's. Or no, KIAD, sorry. That's George Bush, KIAH. Looks like they do have Delta Sky Club. So flydulles.com. What say you guys? It doesn't really say here, does it? All right. So here's sometimes what I will do if it doesn't jump right out at me, which this definitely does not. I will do this instead. If you go to FlightAware and you search for you go to flight tracking, go to browse by airport, and you search the airport. Then you just kind of take a look to see where the Delta flights end up. That's kind of a little bit of a cheating way to do it. Hopefully we'll see some. Oh, we got United. Okay, that answers the question. Apparently Delta doesn't really come in here, so all right, so it doesn't matter basically then. United, American, SkyWest, Velocity, is that Velocity?
0535.
Volaris. Ooh, Volaris El Salvador. Very nice. Wow, that sounds fun. That's coming in here. A320neo. That's a heck of a flight right there. Look at that. That's got to be every bit of 4.5 hours. Anyway, well, never mind then. I am not gonna.
United 1020, we'd like to climb flight level 360.
I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just go straight in.
Climb 360, United 1020.
Let's just take a peek at the Dulles. It's all default anyway. So, we're spooling back. We must have hit top of descent. Yes, indeed. So if we are on one, what do we say? 19er. Oh, you know what?
816, contact Washington Center 123.7. No, that's the wrong frequency. Delta 816, try again. Contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, Delta 816. Good night. Stand by, guys. 3372.
2337, descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain 4,000.
Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000. Delta 23.
All right, we're on to Washington. Washington Center, good evening. Delta 816 out of 340. Hello.
Delta 816, Washington Center, roger, good evening.
All right, back to this. So if we end up 19er left. We're not going to be able to talk to Slanty, unfortunately. So we'll just come in here and yeah, so we'll be on this kind of this east side here. So yeah, we'll just take something off of Echo or Delta. Just try to get out of everybody's hair here. That's kind of what I do if I don't have an official gate. Generally, I try if I can to grab a real route, a real flight between airports, but I kind of screwed up on this one, honestly. If you've never used FlightAware, it's a pretty cool flight planning tool. You can come here and you can go IFR route analyzer, go Minneapolis to Dulles, and it'll tell you who flies that. And apparently the Embraer 175 Longwing is the bird of choice for this. So looks like a bunch of SkyWest, and this is Mesa Air Shuttle. So the authenticity of this flight, okay, I'm not scoring high on that, but anyway, FlightAware is a great tool. JPC said my 2 landings on the bus today were smooth as butter, so you expect butter from me, whatever this monstrosity of a plane is. Hey, I saved the Airbus for the Tuesday nights in New York, my friend, because I never know if you're going to be around, but I will. I'll see what I can do. I packed a couple of extra pounds of butter in the back just in case. Nothing like having your simulation CFI riding in the right-hand seat. Like, what the heck, JPC? You do that to me. All right, we're about down to 240 at or 270 at Brandon. Center, United 816, just, or sorry, Delta 816, just clarification, would you like us to say it 270?
Delta 816, descend you to give for arrival landing south, the Dallas Altimeter 3008.
Or would descend via, thanks for the clarification, Delta 816. Yeah, I never know, like, okay, so tell me, you guys, right here on screen, when they say, like, here were the instructions, cross Brandon at 270. That means you don't cross and maintain, because they would say cross at or maintain, right? 370. Now I've lost my vertical profile here. Shoot, is that right? So like if they say cross Brandon at 270, that's what they want you to hit when you hit Brandon, but then they expect you to keep going down.
I'm on 20.45 American.
All right, I think, I don't know. Told you weren't going to go easy. You did say that. Yes, you did. That Sharks deal was worth it, though. I'm not going to lie. That was totally worth it. So, Jimmy, oh, we're good. We're almost back on track. That Sharks deal was so worth it. You guys have to go watch the clip of that. It's going to be worth a D- rating that I get on my next check ride, but it was worth it. Yep. Yeah. If you've ever wondered what it's like having me as an older brother, Mike, that's what it is. That's what it is. So I need to be between 210 and 250, which I am, so I can go ahead and go back to VNAV at this point in time. And I'm setting this at 7,000 at Theismann. That's kind of where I'm going to start to get vectored to and fro into Dulles. JPC, I think I speak for most everybody when I say we fly vicariously through you, buddy. And none of us will ever know the feeling, the actual feeling of buttering an A320 down wherever. Like I can only imagine how you probably feel it through your hand on the stick, all the way up through your arm, into your chest, into your seat. Your feet probably feel it. Like you could just feel the whole thing, right? It's just got to be just a visceral experience, man. So anyway, yeah, we all wish we could be there, but we're glad we know somebody that is. Maybe someday, maybe when the junior first officer, if he wants to be into flight sim, maybe he will have a full motion, full sensory cockpit where he can feel every bump and all. Maybe it'll feel just like the real thing. I don't know. Side stick can't equal the yoke. Drobart saying, "Uh oh, shots fired." Oh no, Drobart, you're gonna get me in trouble. It's nice, yeah, JPC. Well, it's pretty dang cool. No matter how you slice it. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, we're going to go... I need to look real quickly here, guys. At... Oh, man, we have a lot of approaches. Dulles A, Dulles M, Dulles N, Dulles S. I'm assuming some of those are north and south. And X approach. So there are 5 different approach frequencies. I'm not even going to try to guess. I'm just going to try to pay attention. Something I am going to do here, though, is this. Let's go to our, we're going to go flaps 30. 136 will be the speed we're looking for. Sorry about it getting so dark, guys. I thought I had moved my time slider back far enough, but apparently I have not. By the way, the ATIS here is, winds are calm right now, and good visibility. There's a few clouds at 3,500, scattered at 1,100, but they're kind of landing visually, guys. They're departing 3-0 and 1-9er left, so aircraft shall cross and exit runway as soon as possible. Yep, contact ramp for push and start. I don't need to worry about that. Entrance lights, OTS. Bird activity vicinity in the 2045, Delta 816. Good night. I need to pay attention. I think I've slid below 18,000. Okay. Yep. Atomic approach. Good evening, Delta 816. Out of 16,000 on the Gibbs with whiskey. Delta 816. One niner center 3008. Delta 816. All right. 3008 right there. Boom. All right. I do have to go in now and change my arrival to 19er center. That is going to be Hoser. No, MRB. Sorry. Oh yeah, MRB. Same transition. All right, beautiful. Wonderful. Same initial fix. 5,000 is what will be given, but I'm going to hold off on that until, because I think I'm going to get vectored a little bit here, and then also we still have, looks like our decision height's 371. I'm sorry, you broke up a little on that. Can you hit us with that frequency again, 816?
Yeah, it's going to be 134.2. Good night.
34.2, see it. Whoa. A little bumpy here for it being calm out. Atomic approach. Good evening, Delta 816, descending 12,000.
Delta 816, Potomac approach, good evening. ATIS Whiskey's current altimeter 3008. You can expect ILS runway 19 left approach.
ILS 19er left, we have whiskey, Delta 816.
Delta 816, correction. Expect ILS runway 19 center approach, 19er center.
19er center, Delta 816. 371. Gosh dang it. 371. Alright. Okay, we're good there. That's going to take us in. We're going to head north.
1042 to center, maintain 3000.
134. Let's update the heading bug here.
Yeah, 1042, reduce speed to 180.
Okay.
Before I get the brakes on for 180, 1042.
All right. Stick or no stick, they have to be synchronized. Air France 447 is all I'm saying.
Yeah, 1042, turn right heading 100.
You can't hear the ATC at all?
100, 1042.
Hmm. So Shuzi, here's one thing I do, like. If you're in X-Plane, I don't know if you are or not, but like, there's a new thing now. This is V-Pilot, but X-Pilot has the headphone versus microphone. I'm not like. Let me get this out of here. Like, you got to make sure that's set to headphones. I'm 5x5. Oh, I got you. But the ATC is 2x5. Okay, okay. Well, that's actually good then. I don't want to. I'm trying not to blast out.
1042, turn right heading 160, intercept and track the runway 19 center localizer.
160 to intercept, 19er center, United 1042.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right. I turned him up just a little bit because I do like the ATC on the feedback.
10 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, altitude in King 3,700, descending FedEx 752, the ILS to the left side.
Okay, copy. We have visual confirmation on that traffic for 1042.
All right, through 10,000. Whoa, hey, hello, wrong key.
Yeah, 1042, 6 miles from Amniti, making 2,700 till stop on localizer, cleared ILS 19 center approach.
Okay, maintain 2,700, clear for ILS 19er center approach for United 1042.
Descent forecast is entered. Fixed rings are set. Arrival data checked. Altimeter entered. Minimum set. Arrival data checked. Briefing completed. Anti-icing. You know, we left that on, didn't we? And we turned it off. We don't need it right now. Exterior lights on. Starter switches on. Auto brakes set. Descent checklist complete.
Pegasus 284, becoming approach, latest whiskey's current, altimeter 3008.
You can hear in the background all the controllers. I love it.
3008.
Sounds like they're at a bar.
Center approach for Pegasus 284.
Pegasus 284 at Hoosier, cleared ILS 19 center approach.
At Hoosier, cleared ILS 19.
Okay, so we're just about to 7, and we're hitting the decel. Our speed looks good. And then again, we're going to get a left-hand turn. We're going to be heading all the way back northbound, kind of getting in the queue for 19er center. How about one last peek at the Volanta map, just so we can see what's going on, see how we shake out in all this. Yeah, everybody's heading north, turning back around. So here we are. We got all kinds of folks coming in. And Sphinx is over there. Oh, yeah, we still have him at Canberra. Yeah, this is us right here. Appreciate the Washington controllers getting together. ZDC, I think, is what they are. Putting this event on. If you guys are listening, thank you very much. Love flying up here. You guys do a great job. The one good thing about landing in 19 Center is we get to talk to Slant Alpha on the ground. I think what we're going to do here is, since it doesn't matter, let's just request.
25 for United 1042. Have a good night, sir.
Let's request like Delta. What would be good for us? Delta. How about Delta 19er? We'll just do Delta 19er.
5 DME.
5 DME. And am I following the descent for the approach, or am I staying at 7 until further?
Pegasus 284, you were descending via the Maple. At the end of the Maple is Hoosier. At Hoosier, you're clear.
We do have snow, Drobart. We still have a little bit. We got a really good snow right before Thanksgiving. And like, I want to say like 16, 18 inches. And most of that is still here.
Pegasus 284, affirm. So for your star, the star ends at Hoosier, which is the initial fix for the ILS for 19 Center.
So we'll have a white Christmas regardless. We'll probably get at least one more storm before we, before Christmas gets here. But let's turn that down a little bit so we can see it.
Heading
I don't have any way to turn down this brightness, unfortunately, but
Yeah, 1042, contact Dulles Tower 120.25.
this is the outboard display unit, and you can turn that guy down.
Reduce speed to 180.
Downwind 0, American 21.
You've got 2 to 3 feet of snow at once last night. Oh my goodness! Oh, now it's melting. Oh, good Lord! Then it's gonna freeze and become ice. Oh Lord! Yeah, buddy. You guys.
Zero to intercept the localizer, American 29.
It's a whole different deal, I'm sure, up there. One day I must visit. I'm trying to convince my wife. She wants to take me on a cruise. I'm trying to convince her of a Norwegian Fjordland cruise. Not having much success. I did. Stickers are here, buddy. There's the new one. Looks fantastic, by the way. Still have the OG. So yeah, man, I got them. Thank you. That was really nice of you. Got the letter, got the stickers. Really nice. It made my day, buddy. Made my day.
91, 6 miles from play. Maintain 2,700 till established on localizer. Cleared. ILS from right approach.
Sometimes just staying home is the way to go, right, Eric?
700 until established. Cleared the ILS 19er. Right
All right,
approach.
this vector is 010, so we're going to go ahead.
5 miles southbound 3000. Join the ILS free right side. Additional traffic is at your 10 o'clock 5 miles southbound. Level at 3000 is a 737 parallel for the left side.
Okay.
Cleared ILS 19 center, and I have vision.
All right, 7,000 is where we're supposed to hang here.
And I've captured the ILS.
So I'm staying right here till they tell me different.
Approach, good evening, November 5000 Juliet Alpha is 10.
We are abeam the airfield right now.
500 Juliet
Might not be able to see it quite yet, but it's over there.
Expect,
Oh, you can see some lights blinky, blinky, blinky.
Expect the visual 19 right, 0 Juliet Alpha.
How's the cheap seats looking? It's just a hair of cloud cover. There's looks like somebody may be going in. Cool. Yep, seeing these different airplanes, by the way, just never gets old. We're gonna go flaps 5 here. Try to help with the low airspeed. We're slowing down to 204, which is too slow. Why am I at 204? I shouldn't be.
Delta 816, descend and maintain 5,000 to 5,000, good to 210.
All right, down to 5,000. Then we'll reduce 210 Delta 816. Yeah, we're too slow.
American 1291, contact Dulles Tower 120.25.
Tower 120.
That was interesting. I don't know why it slowed us down so much there. It didn't follow the definitely didn't follow the nav track or the vertical profile. All right, well, we'll speed back up here. We'll kind of get back in sequence.
Texas 284.
Yeah, I should have been 240 there. That was really strange. Because that's there.
2025, Texas 284, thank you.
And I never came off the VNAV. That's interesting. I don't know what happened there. Now we'll be all right. I think you probably have rougher winters than you do, but the coastal winters in the southern Norway can be slushy nightmare. You have wet socks 25 hours a day. No, we actually have a pretty mild winter, honestly. Last year we got an abnormally large amount of snow, and this first snow for us was abnormally
16, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000 Delta 816. This first snow was way bigger than we normally have, but generally, like we have fairly mild temperatures, and our wind is what is so good about where we live. It is almost always very low winds or calm, and the only thing that happens to where we live is we live in a little bit of a basin, and if the wind doesn't blow, of course, all the cold air sinks down into where we live, and so a lot of times we'll get these inversions, and we'll have some temperatures that are colder than the places that are around us. But No, we actually have pretty mild winters where we live.
Delta 816, reduce speed to 200 knots.
200 Delta 816. QF music
816, fly heading 060, Victor base.
060 Delta 816. QF is saying, saw some flurries a couple days ago. You were excited. If you don't mind me asking, QF, whereabouts in the country are you located?
Whiskey's current altimeter, Dulles 3008.
It must not necessarily be a normal snowy place, huh?
3008, 19er center, thanks to that, tie back with whiskey.
East of you. Oh wow! So out kind of along, almost along the coast there, North Carolina-ish area, or the Carolina, Virginia-ish area. Very cool. Oh geez, you know what I need to do? Hold on here, guys. Here I'm chit-chatting, and I need to get some things set. So my frequency is 111.3.
500 Alpha, I gotta keep you at 6,000.
Okay, we're gonna set that there for the ILS.
You can expect lower once I get you north.
Did I not get that in? Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry.
Delta
For
816,
Pete's
turn right
sake.
heading 160, intercept join runway 19er, center localizer.
160, intercept the localizer, Delta 816. Crap, I don't have my frequency in.
Forwardly, my app info X-ray with the 252.
Oh, bad pilot being bad.
Somehow doing that.
Okay, I gotta come down here. Gotta come down here. I might end up hand flying this dang thing. Why is it not changing? 111.
1248 Lima, thank you. ATIS X-ray now. Current full stations ATIS X-ray.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna end up hand flying this doggone thing here. That's okay. Melvin, I need to register my vehicle with the DMV, or I may get my license revoked. Yeah, you might be right on that. Alright.
Delta 816, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound at 3000 is 737 inbound for the left side.
Looking for that traffic, Delta 816. I was going to hand fly this in.
Delta 816, 5 miles from RK, maintain 3,700 total southbound, localizer cleared, ILS runway 19 center, bro.
Clear for the ILS 19er center. You guys settle down there, Delta 816. Sounds like you're having fun.
We are. Why do it if we're not?
Doggone right. Tell Sherman to take care.
Okay, firm.
Alright, so we're off. Let's hand fly here. I'm going to slow down. We got our speed set here.
Delta 816, looks like you're packing through the localizer. Continue right turn, hang 220, re-intercept.
Yeah, right turn. We'll re-intercept 816. Alright, I'm screwing this totally up. 135 is the...
50 Juliet Alpha, descend and maintain 4,000.
135 is where we're at. I don't have anything here. I don't think I can pick up any localizer or glide slope. Nope.
1248 Lima, thank
We're
you.
totally visual, guys. Here we go, guys.
Stick to whiskey, thank you. 1248 whiskey, fly heading 240, vector ILS on that center.
We're not holding 4,000.
Lima 240 heading, and don't worry, we have
Having trouble getting that frequency to flip over there. That's interesting. Oh well, we'll be all right. Probably a little slow to be below 180, or a little far to be below 180, but we'll just rank it up a little bit here.
Delta 816, then traffic is doing 170 knots, shouldn't a factor. Contact Dulles Tower 120.25. Let them know you have the traffic on the left side of the site.
All right, we do have that traffic over to Tower Delta 816. Have a good night.
You too.
Crap. 12075. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
1248 Lima, for now, Frederick altimeter 3010.
3010.
12025. 12025. Oh boy. Come on, baby. This is a little sketchy.
American 1291. You can cross runway 19er center at Whiskey 3, and you can join the line in front of you and ground 121.62.
Okay, we'll cross 19er center, and we'll follow the traffic over to ground 121.62 American 1291.
Tara, hello. Delta 816, 19er center.
Delta 816, Dulles Tower, wind calm, runway 19er center, cleared to land.
19er center cleared to land. I was also supposed to report that we've got the parallel approach in sight.
Roger.
All right.
Over 341.
Cleared to land. We're going to gear down. Flaps 15.
Heading runway 30 for takeoff.
I can start to slow down.
10 whiskey.
If we are 35, we need to be about 40-ish on the approach, so we'll try to get it down there. I need some pappies here. I feel like we're in the neighborhood, but you never can tell. You always end up either too high or too low. I'm gonna try to level out here a bit. Okay, flaps 30, fully configured. At 7, it's a little early, but since we're hand flying, oh boy, easy now, easy now. We're gonna come in with a lot of power and a low speed. Sorry guys if you're chatting at me. Why am I toga all of a sudden? What the heck was that?
19er right for the straight in.
Totally over my flaps speed. Ugh, that's not good. That was weird.
Land 19 right, 0 Juliet Alpha.
So I've ripped my landing gear. Well, not my landing gear, but I've ripped all my flaps off. So that's a plus.
Number 3410 whiskey, contact departure.
I see at least one white
10 whiskey.
pappy. And now our speed's coming down. That was weird. What the heck happened there? Alright, now I can put some throttle back in. We're about 135, which is a little slow. I'd like to be about 140. 135 is our ref speed, so yeah, we need to speed up ever so slightly. I see the traffic on the taxiway. I think we're pretty close to being lined up. Need just a little bit of power. You don't want to overdo it at this point in time, but we are low. All my lights are on. My gears down. Speed brakes are set. There we go. I see a white. That was a really sketchy approach there, guys. That's what happens when you start chit-chatting too much on the approach. We might be able to salvage it. Sonate needs butter.
565, good evening with you.
See if we can salvage
Yeah,
a butter landing.
565 Dulles Tower, good evening. On departure, fly heading 320, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 320 for takeoff, runway 30, take for takeoff. United 65.
Approaching minimum. 100. Minimum.
Continue.
30, 20, 10.
That was pretty buttery. A little stuttery. Yeah, I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Reversers. Zzz. What are we doing on the center line? We're not used to that. Ooh, there's a stutter. Manual braking. Don't think we're going to get that one.
Delta 816, welcome to Washington, left when able, ground 121.22.
Left hand turn and over to ground, Delta 816. All right, well, that was a really bad approach, but we managed to miraculously have a decent landing, so I'll take that. What the heck? Let's get out of here, and we'll talk to, we might be talking to Slanty after all. That'll be fun. Appreciate your patience in the chat while I try not to break the airplane. I'm sure the peanut gallery has been having fun with me, as you should be, because that was Sketchville, USA, by the way. All right, so we're out of here. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay, let's take care of some things. Landing lights coming off. Turn off lights off. If I can find, you know what, I might be better off doing it this way. Yeah, there we go. Off, off, and ground. Ground.
1738, turn left heading 27.
21625. I do think it's slant alpha. Should we request progressive taxi?
Departure 125.05, good day. United 5565, contact departure.
All right. We're going, what do we say? We're going to Bravo. I don't even remember where we're going to now. Bravo, oh, Delta 19er. Round Hill, United 816. We're clear of 19er center on Yankee 7. We're heading to Delta 19er.
Wait a minute, are United or Delta 816?
Oh my goodness, Delta 816. My apologies.
Delta 816, I'm sorry, say your gate assignment again.
It's going to be Delta 19er.
Delta 816, Dallas Ground. Hello, Melbourne. Taxi the Yankee, left Delta, short of
Yankee and left on Delta. Delta 816. Dang it.
Delta 816, just to confirm, left on Delta, then short of Zulu.
Oh, left Delta and we'll hold short Zulu. Delta 816.
Green at 2416, contact
Okay.
Dallas Tower, 0.25.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Clean up the flaps. Make sure the spoilers are up. They are.
FedEx 4439, monitor Dallas Tower, 120.25.
Let's get this started here. All in all, I will take that. System held up pretty nicely. It was the departure was good. The flight was solid. The approach I screwed up because for some reason this is giving me error. I don't know why. I wasn't able to get that loaded as that's the ILS frequency, and then I also didn't get the course set. So that's why I ended up hand flying it a little bit sooner than I normally would have. But you know what? It's good to hand fly these things too. So that's not the worst thing in the world. And then again, I totally apologize for default scenery. You're going to just see the office buildings and the bad lighting and all that stuff. So very sorry about that. But thank you so much, guys, for coming along and hanging out. We're going to hold short of
Delta
Zulu.
18, looks like I got you on Charlie. That ramp should be able to work with that.
Oh, man.
Contact Dallas ramp now, 129.55. We'll see you.
All right. Yeah, default scenery. I might have missed one. But over to ramp. Thanks for the ATC. Great event tonight. Tell everybody congrats, and we enjoyed it, Delta 816.
We'll pass the word. Thanks, man. We'll see you.
All right, ramp. Ramp. 2955. They are fully staffed, baby. At ramp, hello, Delta 816. Looks like we're a little bit off course. We're on Charlie. We're heading to gate Delta 19er.
Delta 816, that's not a problem. Dallas Ramp, good evening. Taxi to gate Delta 19 via Delta.
All right, Delta and gate 19er, Delta 816. Thanks.
And you can head to Delta via Zulu, that's not a problem.
Yeah, thanks. I don't think we can quite make that turn, but we'll just shoot straight across here. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Ramp, very good evening, United 379 in Delta 20, looking to push.
So this would look really cool if you had a legit add-on payware
United 379.
airport with good lighting and
Stand by.
as it is right now, it's kind of suspect. But again, when you don't this is just not something that's in the regular rotation. So I don't it's hard to spend $20 on an airport that you're gonna never fly to again.
Aside from United 379, is anyone waiting for reference
I think we're right on the other side of this American here. And I will catch up with you guys in the chat here in just a moment. Again, I really appreciate your patience. It was a lot of fun flying with you. I hope we're somewhere close to a gate. I don't know. Oh, there's a line. Why not? We'll take it. That'll have to work. That will, in fact, work. So let's set the brake. Getting a little tiny bit of stutters here, but that's not totally unexpected. We do have APU power we can switch to, and that will allow us to cut the engines here, save the company some fuel. We need to also turn some lights off, like the taxi light especially. Those can be turned off. We'll leave the logo light on, and everything else, yeah, everything else comes off. Okay, let me see here what we've got going. We've got
Endeavor 5213.
The Cashew Gallery had fun. Eric is saying, all right, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back. Oh my goodness gracious.
Congratulations for the event.
Land on the taxiway to assert dominance. 816 wrong runway. Perfection. Yeah. That was definitely good old VFR right there. I don't know. So what in the heck did I do wrong here? I should have been able to change the active, but I can't. And now I can't. Like I can't type in.
United 379, I haven't forgotten about you.
All right, so that's there. I should have been able to change. Yeah, see, that's interesting. So it's not.
Quebec, Dulles ramp. Are you ready for taxi?
Negative, no, just give us around 2 minutes.
I'm going to have to look more into this, but this should have given me the ILS frequency here, but it just did not. Yeah, it's giving me an error every time I try to switch that over. So that kind of hurt me. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. It's definitely going to be something I did wrong, but that's okay. So let's see. Yeah, but it's not bad to fly it by hand. I should do that more than I actually do. But the pelvis meets pancreas landing. How did I do, by the way? What did Volanta say? I don't have any replay, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, 1.13. That's not bad. My landing speed 137. That's only 2 knots fast. I'll take that. And I definitely got it down in the on the touchdown zone on the center line. So yeah, all things considered, that actually turned out okay. Trobart was giving me the 4 miles, 3 miles, 2 miles. Make me proud. QF Music predicted 99. QF, you have way too much confidence, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. IDK got bored, said good landing. Thank you, appreciate that. And negative 496, yeah, 137. That's not too bad. Not too bad. But Eric did bite his tongue. I apologize for that. I'll send you a first aid kit as soon as I can. Buttery, schmuttery, stomach got fluttery, tires hit the concrete, didn't hit the grass. Neat. That was good. Did you write that, Kevin? You are a poet, and you didn't even know it. Got to go for real this time. All right, IDK. I got bored. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the ATC with a hot air balloon at the end. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Holy moly. JFK is A320 Fort Lauderdale to MYNN. That's somewhere in the Bahamas, you dirty rascal. Like I did today, 2 quickies. A lot of work, a short amount of time. Yep. Hey, those are all right. MYNN. Is that Jamaica? Am I looking at the right thing? All right. Holy cow. Got a lot of people to say thank you to. Got a lot of things to do here on the outro. So let's let's get that started. And yeah, give me just 1 second. We'll slide over there.
Thanks for watching my papa.
The dramatic chair spin, as you guys love. Nassau, there you go, Nassau. Eric, thank you for hanging out. Would you go get some sleep for Pete's sake? Holy moly. Say hello to the Toga Dogs. I'm going to rename them that. The Toga Dogs are awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. Wow. We got a lot of thank yous. First of all, everybody who's here right now, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. It was so much more fun. I mean, it's always fun, but it's so much more fun when you're doing it with fellow flight sim enthusiasts, and I love the good-natured ribbing, which it should happen when I do stuff like that. I should absolutely have to pay the price for a super suspicious and sketchy arrival, but it was awesome to have you guys here. I want to thank B Vandy for the follow. Just push that follow button a little bit ago. Also, IDK got bored one. Thank you for the follow. QF Music, thanks for that raid. That was so awesome. And thanks for hanging out. I know you're tired when you're done streaming. Thanks for being here at the end. It's fantastic. As you would always say, and I love this line, it is so nice to see you in the chat. So I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, QF, and thanks again. Cop Out, thank you for the follow. CDog816, thank you for the follow. JPC, thank you for 47 months. And more importantly, just thanks for your friendship, dude. Like, there's not a lot of people that I get handwritten, well, not handwritten, but actual snail mail letters from anymore. And for you to take time to do that means a lot, buddy. So appreciate you, man. Love you like a brother. So anyway, have a good flight. Thanks for stopping in. We'll do some Airbus stuff on Tuesday. Pure Luck, thank you. If you're still around, thanks for your reascription. And that'd be awesome to have you along for the ride there. Melvin, I gifted a sub to Flying Eagle. I had to gift that sub to Flying Eagle. I didn't have to, but I did, because Flying Eagle came in with a 10 gift sub bomb to Drobart, to Kenseth, to Dick's Aviation, to Complete Freedom, to Smitty Papa, to Katie Patton, to Ori, Darkwind, and to Teleport 8, also to Original Godspeed, Steve 09090 and 099er, and Cargo Fire. So Flying Eagle, if you're still around, thanks, man. That was a heck of a way to start the stream, and you're super generous. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I will definitely pay that forward. So thank you so much. Also, Jeffrey B, thank you for 45 months. And I think Jeffrey's streaming right now, so we're gonna try to go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to go raid that dude. Appreciate him and his friendship and all the things he's done for us throughout the years. So 46 months. That's amazing. RKD Robo Prod, I don't think I welcomed you. If you're still here, thank you for the follow. That happened kind of right at the beginning of the stream when things were happening fast, but I appreciate that as well. All right, guys, I am setting up here. We've got Jeffrey B. You guys are going to absolutely love this dude. I promise you, you will. You will. Can I get his? Oh my gosh, my screen is going crazy. What is happening? I may not be able to do this, guys. Like, literally, I am scrolling uncontrollably. I don't know why. I think my mouse is losing it. Let's see if I can do it just manually here. Raid. Jeffrey B. It didn't work. That's not the right guy. Oh, yes, it is. Sweet. Let's go say hey to Jeffrey. Toss him a couple of flaming dragon emotes or whatever those nice new emotes that you guys got. Courtesy of all those gift subs. I will see you over there. My next flight, by the way, is coming up on a Tuesday. I think I told you this, Tuesday night in New York. Can't wait to fly with you then. Can't wait to fly with you again, no matter what it is. But thanks again, guys. All right, take care. I'm out. Terrible ending. See ya. God bless. Blah, 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 blah.
Dave was here. timing. Yo. Melvin, welcome aboard. Welcome, Raiders. We are going to attempt to figure out one-eyed, three-rummed later, because this is my third skull full of rum. We are going to attempt to join this event. We're going to fly. Pentagon, welcome, bro. Yeah, we're going to fly Mork. Are you from Orc? Iowa Scotsman, welcome aboard. It's a pink. No. Yes. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is pink, but it has flowers. So let's not overlook that. All right. So what we're gonna do?
All right.
I just finished 40 minutes ago. I finished Wings Over New England IFR number
Still no glide slope?
6. All right, and then we're gonna
Okay.
now join and try to hook up with our other buddy, Slant Alpha. Who is in time. Oh my God, what's going on? Let's see. Right. Okay. So, look at all that shit going on over here. So we got our buddy Slant Alpha. He's on ground over
Hey.
yonder.
I'm gonna need some
Them's my
pliers
shoes.
and
Melvin Leroy is
Yellow.
here.
30-weight ball bearing. Hell, you need ball bearing.
Zaddy to use this
Right.
thing. Okay,
Okay.
obviously somebody in
He's
the
following
Ogan
along
is
the
on.
right. Great. Okay.
Oh,
So.
the NASA's tower.
Slant Alpha is over there at Dulles. I was looking for a place.
Behind me
BWI,
is our
perfect.
tower
Right.
controller,
Okay,
Jared.
there we go.
And
Get
then,
down.
to
IFR,
my
BWI,
left,
and a
who's in the
Z3,
secondary stream, that's
Dulles.
that's
Right.
Kyle, who's working
And
with
now,
Parcher.
how are we going to do this? You ask. I'm
Whoa, whoa,
glad you
whoa,
did,
whoa.
because
Oh,
this is what we're going to do. Right.
Loved hearing the laughter in the
Alpha.
background, Melvin. Yeah, there was some chaos in the background earlier.
30.
Pilots couldn't understand a word I was saying for a little bit there. It's